Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I want to talk about a story I seen yesterday about an 81-year-old woman who was randomly punched in the face by a stranger out there in Manhattan, New York. Shout out Manhattan. And she was just walking a dog, and a guy was walking by and then started arguing with her. Didn't know her from a can of paint. Came back and knocked her unconscious. 81 years old. Now, you're seeing this all over the place. It seems like the war on women is continuing. Random women just getting punched in the face. But it seems like New York is like ground zero for this stuff. Take a look at this, and we'll come back and talk about it.
The attack happening just a few blocks away from Lincoln Center, and that suspect is still on the run tonight.
All right, Fox 5 Duarte Geraldino spoke exclusively with the woman. What did she have to say tonight, Duarte?
Steve, Natasha, that 81-year-old woman told me she feels lucky to still be breathing and walking. When I sat down and spoke with her, she also explained how she has bruises over much of her upper body.
The neck was almost as fat as my face. My nose is broken. Here, you can see the swollenness here. Can you see? The black and blue? Yeah, maybe I'll take my glasses and you can see.
Gwilla has survived heart surgery, a hip replacement, and now a vicious attack.
That's the scary part, in front of my building.
In this surveillance footage obtained exclusively by Fox 5, you see her stop as her dog sniffs a wall. A man dressed in black walks past her. Her back is to him. He turns around, heads towards her, punches her so hard she's knocked off her feet. We intentionally pause the video before the punch lands.
When he knocked me, I hit my nose here and then I fell down.
In the video, you can see her attacker calmly walking off. Her dog tries to comfort her. Passers-by rush to help her. She's laying still on the sidewalk.
You don't look like you were going to get up when I saw that video. But here you are.
Because I didn't want to see the tape. And maybe because I feel so lucky, because he could have had a knife, right?
She suffered a concussion and doesn't remember much of the attack, but it has now been added to a growing pile of NYPD data showing misdemeanor assaults up 9% from this time last year and up nearly 15% over the past 2 years. You can hear the stories of women randomly punched on social media.
I just got punched in the face walking home. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. I can't even talk.
Here's a closer look at Gwilla's attacker. She wants treatment for him, not jail time.
It was not against me. He is sick because he did not really rob me, did not take anything. He just really just hit me for no good reason.
She says she knows what her neighbors were thinking when they saw her outside just 3 days after the attack.
Already on the street? Of course I am. You know, I'm not going to hide in my apartment.
And she is in good spirits, but her attacker, he's still out there, and police need your help to find him. On the Upper West Side, Duarte Geraldino, Fox 5 News. Steve, Natasha.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so horrifying to see.
So glad she's okay. All right, Duarte, thank you so much.
All right, guys, that's the story of this woman. And hopefully she seemed like she's doing better. But I'm going to be honest. Regardless if the guy was crazy or not, we got real problems out here as far as what's happening to a lot of women. She's standing there with her dog, had her head turned. The guy looked like he mumbled something, argued, said something to her. You know, she seen he was out of his mind because the conversation, she never even looked. Obviously, the conversation didn't have nothing to do with her. What he was saying was some gibberish. Either way, he turned around and punched her with people on the street. He hit this woman so hard. You see how he swung that hand? She said she hit her nose on the windowsill cement thing. She lucky she not dead. Just like the guy said, the reporter who was over the top when he was talking to her. You know, you survived all that. I didn't think you were gonna move. Yet here you are. Yeah, well, here she is. And I don't think when people are doing stuff like this, incarceration is gonna work for them. Now, evidently this guy had something wrong with him. Wasn't taking his meds or was just off of them. Or probably wasn't even diagnosed. Nowadays, you don't even know. But it seems like, man, you know, People are just getting tore up, just minding their business. Just getting tore up. She was minding her business. This guy came and hit her. It's like you can't even walk outside nowadays because if you're unsuspecting, you know, that something can happen to you. A lot of times it does. I don't even know. I mean, they got a lot of people out here. I know they don't have reformatoriums or whatever they call these places where, you know, crazy people used to go. But they have to have something out here. They have to do something. This was in an upscale part of Manhattan. So he was passing through. Saw the lady, mollywop, kept it moving. She's 81 years old. Suffered sustained injuries, black eyes, everything. Could you imagine if she had to go up under the knife? You know, after a certain age, and older people will tell you, a lot of people need surgeries they can't get because of the effects of anesthesia on an older body. And that's one of the reasons why I get upset about these crimes, I get upset about these crimes because regardless if a person is knowing that they're not in their right mind and they commit these crimes against people, the treatment might be just as agonizing as the pains of the injury you sustain because you can't get surgery to fix things. There are some people that won't go to the doctors even if something's really wrong with them. I hate hospitals, and they suffer. But there are also older people out here that are getting hurt and getting maiming type injuries and can't really get real treatment because if they get the anesthesia, they won't wake up. That's what's sad about it. This lady's very lucky. And you've seen her. She got some spunk with it. She got up and did the same thing a couple of days later, and people were shocked that she was out there. The fragility of the human body, and the human body can take a lot of punishment. You know, but as you get older and sun starts to settle in your life, you can only take so much. Like I said, this lady's lucky that she survived this. And whoever did this, I mean, I don't even know what to do with it. Because, I mean, you want to get mad and fight somebody, but what do you do when somebody's not in their right mind? And clearly he wasn't. She was innocent and it happened to her, but it could happen to anybody. That's the thing. When these people are arguing and stuff like that, they're hallucinating. They see somebody that they think they're talking to. Don't matter if it's a man or a woman, old or not, a lot of times. You're starting to see more and more crimes of extreme craziness from homeless people. When has it ever been cool to strike a woman, period, let alone an old one? So I let you know what type of gunfire and battles going on in his head to where he put his hands on somebody that's old as hell. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, and be careful out there, please.